Good evening, Westfield. This is Dan Knappich broadcasting live high above Billy Bullen's football field to bring to you live action of the Westfield High School football Bombers versus the East Longmeadow Spartans. Joining me in the booth today, as always, is producer Pete Coles. Good evening, Pete. And also, I brought a little color commentary along with me tonight. Ed DiBartolo is going to provide us some football baller insight. So, Ed, welcome to the broadcast.
Thanks, Dan. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Ed played a Midwest type of football back in the day. So this is East Coast slamming and bamming here. So enjoy.
I expect to see a little bit of spread offense here and see if they can get the ball downfield.
Yeah, so the East Longmeadow Spartans come in 1-4, and the Westfield High School Bombers come in 1-3. So this is senior night in Westfield, and this is a chance to, on a COVID-shortened season, to go out on a high note. So it's a beautiful night, about 60 degrees here at Bullens. The sun is out, much different than last week where Westfield had a very difficult time handling the Agawam Brownies, and I don't expect the same kind of ball handling problems tonight as they had last week. But whole different night. It's last game of the season. It's exciting, Ed.
Well, no question, senior night is a special night for all these players that are playing their final game. And as well as the underclassmen, some of these juniors, sophomores, and freshmen have an opportunity now to start establishing themselves for next season. So important for all the players today, particularly in that it's their final game of the year.
That's right. So there's a good crowd tonight. Of course, the parents were here for senior night. The captains are out with the officials doing the coin flip. And, of course, the Bomber Marching Band is here to provide some entertainment tonight. And I think it's good that the community has an opportunity to come out and enjoy some football. I'd also like to welcome the East Longmeadow community to the broadcast, and we're glad to be able to simulcast in East Longmeadow as well and bring the same game to them. And we have some wonderful camera angles for tonight, and we've been doing a little bit of post work on that since last broadcast, and we should have a fine matchup tonight. Both teams, like I said, are hungry for wins. One instance in common there was Agawam. They both took it on the chin from Agawam, and but both teams started out the season with high hopes and got on the scoreboard with wins on the first game of the season back on March 19th. East Longmeadow hit up Amherst 21-6, and Westfield on March 19th took out Chicopee Comp 35-0. But for both teams, it was all downhill after that.
Well, one of the interesting things about this game, Dan, is both of these teams have struggled mightily on defense. East Longmeadow has given up 35 points a game, and Westfield's given up 20. However, they haven't scored as many. Westfield's scoring slightly more than a field goal a game. And Longmeadow scoring about 2 touchdowns a game. So whoever starts the ball running, starts putting the ball in the end zone first, is going to clearly dominate this game because it will be a defensive struggle.
So, Ed, we're getting ready for kickoff. It looks like the Bombers will be kicking off. They will be kicking towards King Street, or the baseball side. And East Longmeadow will be heading towards Franklin Street or the municipal playground side. Right now, we will stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Well, that's it. The national anthem's been played by the band. Nice job, as always, by Pat Kennedy. And it's time for some football, as you can hear the PA announcer. So Westfield senior night, we have seniors on the team, Christopher Barber, William Brewster, Hunter Kane, Joseph Delgado, Aiden Fitzgerald, Connor Fitzgerald, Jaden Gizabiladu, and Jeremiah Masso, and Anthony McIvory. Round out, with George Serrano, round out the senior for Westfield High School. And as you said, Ed, it's a special night for seniors for sure. Their last time they'll get on the field here. And some of them are going to go on maybe and play a little bit longer in college. And but most of them will probably just, this will be it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. These are memories that will be established. And I can tell you, playing more than 30 years ago, I still recall my last football game. It's a special time. It's a special moment. And excited for all these young players today.
Okay, we're getting ready for kickoff. Westfield kicking off to East Longmeadow. Here's a kickoff right down the field on the left sideline, and it is still in play. And East Longmeadow picks up the ball. Looks like about their 35-yard line, maybe.
That was played pretty wisely. If he had tried to let it go out and didn't get it, Westfield could have easily picked up the ball at that point.
Yeah, the ball didn't roll. It didn't.
No.
It just kind of bounced and went up straight up in the air. So
Looking at the field, it looks a little shaggy out there, so could be a little slow footing for some of these players.
yeah, the lines are very difficult to see tonight, and the grass has been grown in. Yeah. So here we go, East Longmeadow with the ball. There's a snap, little high snap, quarterback keeper, and he's caught in the backfield for a loss. Nice job by the Westfield defense. We'll try to pick up numbers where we can. Sun is in our eyes, so it's a little bit difficult.
Yeah, that was a designed quarterback draw. Longmeadow looking to establish the run early on. Look for these wideouts right now to be part of a play action in some sort here.
So East Longmeadow back in one back in the backfield. Looks like three wideouts. Waiting for the snap. Second down and 11. Quarterback back to throw out into the flats, and flag is down, and reception made by, looks like number 3 or number 5 by East Longmeadow. Can you pick up a number 5? Let's see. Trying to figure out who that might be. Oh, there's
Number 5, that's Nico Mangia.
Manjan.
Manja.
Yeah. You got a replay on that, Pete? No, it's okay. Just checking. Make sure the replay cameras are working. It's a windy night here at Bullens Field, so be a challenge. Not sure what the flag is yet, but did you pick up what the penalty is?
You know, it looked like there might have been some pass interference.
Let's see. No, it's against the.
Okay. Well, it could have been a push-off.
East Longmeadow. Boy, it's a big one. They're really marching that off. That'll send them back to about the 15-yard line, I think. Again, it's very hard to see the yard markers here. So East Longmeadow will be 2nd and 21. Looks like probably a false start, maybe. Oh, I think they're going to get Westfield. Yeah, jumping offside maybe. All right, so it's a little bit of a awkward start here for football action here on Friday night in Westfield. So now this one looks like it'll be going against the Bombers, so that's probably an offside.
That's an encroachment.
Yeah, so that's 2nd and 15 or 16 now for East Longmeadow. You got one back in the backfield. Looks like 4 receivers out. Long snap count. There's a high snap back. Quarterback drops back in the flats. Same play as last time in the flats, and he makes a reception. Hey, can you pick up a number? Is that 21?
21, yeah.
So 21 for East Longmeadow. Looks like a 5 or 6 yard gain.
Giovanni Ferrantino.
Okay. 3rd and 13. So that's a big third down. Deep in their own territory, Ed, so they probably not going to do anything too risky here.
East Longmeadow going no-huddle shotgun every single play so far. Looks like they're going to take it to the air. They've seen some weaknesses in the previous games of Westfield.
It's coming up. Same play, exactly the same, but Quarterback throws it a little short in the flat there to number 5. And that falls incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, a nice stand by Westfield.
It's Munjo.
Managed
Munjon
the
again.
clock very well.
Yep. So 9:47 in the first quarter left. East Long Meadow back to punt deep in their own territory. Westfield punt returner on about this 45. Here's a punt. Nice punt, end over end. And it gets by the Westfield back, and it goes deep into Westfield territory. Picked up, and he's going to run it back, and he's tackled hard. He's still on his feet. Good play. Still on his feet, and a lot of running there, but not a lot of yardage. So maybe he picked up 3 or 4 yards there. What number is that? You get a 22?
Number 84. Nice tackle by number 84, Christian Harding.
How about on
East
Westfield?
Longmeadow.
Christian Harding? Is that 22? 26, I think, for Westfield. Yeah, that would be Nick Bates, it looked like, who did the return there for a nice gainer there. He was able to elude a tackle.
He was able to get back about 10 yards of that punt, but a really solid tackle by East Longmeadow's Christian Harding.
Something's going on. Is there another flag down on the play, I think? Are they going to bring it back? Or what are they doing here? Well, looks like a flag was down, and East Longmeadow offense coming back on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, something. I didn't see what it was, but 39-yard line, the ball on the East Longmeadow side.
Once again, be patient with us. The sun is directly in our side of eyesight.
So East Longmeadow has the ball back. Try to get what the call is on that play.
From the shotgun, 2 wide right again.
Quarterback drops back. Here's a pass over the far sideline, and nearly caught, but broken up. Anybody know what was that penalty? Roughing the kicker. Oh, okay. So that was a roughing the kicker call on Westfield, and that's what sent it back. So that play incomplete, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 from roughly the East Longmeadow 39. Not sure if the game clock is running again. It looks like it's stalled.
That was an incomplete pass.
There's a quarterback keeper, and he's hitting the backfield. Nicely tackled by Westfield. Got a number on that Westfield tackle?
49.
49. Looks like Silas Yesu. Nice backfield tackle there. Looks like no gain there, and 3rd down and 10 for East Longmeadow. There's the game clock. It advanced. 8:50 left to go in the first quarter.
East Longmeadow from the shotgun again. This time they have 3 wide left.
Here's a snap. Quarterback keeps it up the middle, and he's tackled hard by the Westfield defense, and maybe picked up 1 or 2 yards.
That was a real nice corner blitz by number 25 of Westfield Bombers. Came from the outside and forced him inside quickly for no gain.
25 from Westfield. I don't see the 25.
Who's 21?
It was Matt Collins.
Matt Collins is returning the punt. Westfield's got the box loaded. They have 9 players on the line.
Yeah, they're going after him again, and this time they miss him. High kick straight up in the air. Gets a East Longmeadow bounce picked up by the Westfield returner. Comes up a couple yards. So that'll be about the Westfield 23 or so yard line.
Connor Robideau made the tackle. Pretty solid.
So that'll bring the Westfield offense out for the first time tonight at 7:42 left in the first quarter. Remember, they only play 12-minute quarters here in high school football.
Well, I look for Westfield to try and establish the run right now. They're a little deep in their own, 7-yard line?
No, it looks like the 23.
Is it?
23, I think. Yeah. It's hard to see tonight. What a contrast from last week. So the junior quarterback takes the offense out, Matthew Adamites. And again, a bobbled snap right down the ground and hands it off. Adamites hands it off to a back in the backfield for no gain. Maybe the lost on one. There's a replay coming up on that. So the Westfield snapping bobbles plagued them tonight. So that was a loss of 1, 2nd and 11 for Westfield. Ball on the 22-yard line. Snap again over the quarterback's head, and he falls on it probably around the 5 or 6 yard line. That's a real shame there for Westfield. Bad start, There was a big issue last week with the snapping, and tonight's dry. It's a very nice night out, but Westfield didn't seem to be able to get that addressed. So there's first 2 snaps of the game.
Little jitters. They're going to continue with the shotgun. If these snaps continue to be a problem, I'm expecting to go under center soon.
Yeah, 3rd and 24 on the 10. There's a clean snap there. Hand off to the middle.
Nice run.
Nice run up the middle, probably back to the original line of scrimmage. You see a number on the runner?
Trying to get it.
Yeah, that was
18.
Yeah, 18. Ryan Samini, big back for Westfield. Nice gainer there. So 4th down, though.
Picked up 9. It was a really nice run.
Yeah, so Westfield will punt deep from their own end zone, or from their own backfield. The ball, I think, is on the Westfield 19. There's a good snap for the punt. There's a punt, clean punt, and it's a pretty good one. Fielded cleanly by the East Longmeadow back. Couple bobbles, but he got it, and he was tackled quickly by the Westfield defense. No gain there. Looks like it's a 45 of East Longmeadow. So that's, good field position for East Longmeadow, and it was a good pump for Westfield.
I expect East Longmeadow to continue with the shotgun formations. They've been pretty successful in getting the ball out to the receivers. Just a couple drop balls, but other than that, quarterback's been right on the money.
Interestingly, already tonight, East Longmeadow has gone for 2 quick passes out on the sidelines, and that was the same tactic that Agawam used very successfully against Westfield. And East Longmeadow's 1 for 2 on that right now, but maybe that's something they saw in a weakness of the Westfield defense.
Yeah, we'll see if Westfield's defense makes a few adjustments here and tries bringing their corners up. They're giving them about a 10 to 12-yard cushion, and that's will definitely lend itself to a number of completions. They're short timing passes. East Longmeadow appears to have done very well with it, so we'll see if Westfield makes those adjustments.
It's a little break in the action here. Not sure. Little powwow with the officials, and taking us a little while here to get started again.
Well, each team's had a possession now, so they starting to get a feel for each other. We'll see if they can establish some type of a drive.
Yeah, the bugs are out. Maybe now, huh? So the Westfield defense comes out onto the field.
I noticed the corners right now are 7 yards off
Nice.
the receiver, so
Still
they've tightened it up a little bit.
Oh, there's no flag. Looks like Westfield jumped a little bit. Is that direct snap to the quarterback?
Yeah, it's a quarterback option. He just held on to it himself.
A little nice
play.
run, probably 4 or 5 yards.
Picked up 5, yep.
That's number 5, I think, right, for East Longmeadow?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Nico Mangian.
Manjan.
Apologize, Nico, and your family.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 4th for Agawam from, looks like their 49-yard line.
From the shotgun again, 3 wide left, 1 wide right.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drop back. There's a pass to the deep on the left sideline, the East Longmeadow sideline. It falls incomplete. A little underthrown there. So if you're looking at Bullens Field, the school side or the home field side is where we broadcast from, and across the field is the visitors' bench in the visitors' stands, and that ball fell out at about the Westfield 30-yard line.
looked for East
there you
Long
go.
Meadow
Okay.
to dial that up again. He was wide open. It was just
Underthrown.
underthrown.
Yeah. So like I said, it seems to be apparently a soft spot. Same set for East Long Meadow again. A little bit more, looks like almost like a blitz here for Westfield. 3rd and 4th.
There goes the middle linebacker.
There it comes, right up the middle. Yep. And the quarterback eludes him. Oh, but he gets hit hard. Wow. That was a nice stop right about the line of scrimmage.
4th down again. So we talked about this being a defensive struggle. Whoever could keep containment here would probably win this game. It's not going to be a high-scoring game. Neither team has proven to be able to do that. Westfield averaging just over 3.5 points a game. East Long Meadow 14 points a game. So mistakes are going to play a key role here.
East Long Meadow back to punt. Ball's on their own 47-yard line. Westfield kick returner is back about on his 10. There's a snap. Oh, it's high snap, and it's bobbled by the punter, and he falls on it, and Westfield tackles him there. And that's a great opportunity, Ed, for Westfield to get some points up on the board here.
Look for Westfield once again to establish the run. They had a couple nice running plays. One was nullified by a penalty. The other ran for 9. So let's see if they can go off tackle again and establish that run.
Yeah, that was a great defensive stop there by Westfield to bring up that 4th down. That was great penetration by the middle linebacker to really stop that quarterback in his tracks. So this is it for Westfield on 4:17 in the first quarter. They're got a great opportunity. Looks like they're on the East Long Meadow 30, 1st and 10. See if they can get a clean snap off here and put some pressure on East Long Meadow. Pretty good snap. And Adamites keeps it. He goes wide right around the end, and he's still on his feet, and he's brought down about a 5 or 6 yard gain.
Well, he made a nice cut on the inside there.
Yeah, that was a nice play by the Westfield offense. I think that was a quarterback keeper. So you got a 1st down run there.
It was a nice play action. He faked it to the halfback, kept the ball himself, went off tackle. Here's that run up off tackle on the left side. Very nicely done.
About a 4 or 5 yard gain there, maybe. That'll bring up 2nd down. Ryan Samini on the gainer, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 6. So Bombers are marching here.
Offensive line is doing a really nice job pushing them off the ball. Looks like they're getting about a 2 to 3 yard push, enabling these running backs to get a little bit of running room.
There's a high snap, but Adamites gets it, hands it off. It looks like maybe Samini again off the left tackle. And maybe there's a flag down, I think, on the play. Got a replay on that, Pete? Yeah. See what the call is by the official here.
They're going to march him back.
That's a shame.
Holding call. So they'll bring him back 10 yards.
So 2nd and 16 for the Bombers on the East Long Meadow 29. Getting ready for play here again. Looking right into the sun. It's a tough sun tonight.
Corners are 15 yards off the ball, giving plenty of room to those receivers.
Nice snap there.
And a play action again, keeper.
Yeah, quarterback keeper. He's got runs
He's
around
got
the
room.
end. Yeah, he's still on the sideline. He's running 5, 10, 15 yards. As he gets in.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Nice job by Westfield. Touchdown. Good run there. You can hear the announcer. That's a big one tonight. Get on the board early. 2:53 left in the first quarter. Here comes the replay. There's a great run by the quarterback.
Yeah, and Dan, this is going to set some basis for some more plays down the line. They continue with this play action options with the quarterback keeping. It's going to open up some passing later.
Get a number on the point after on the kicker.
23, is it?
Kicks up, and I think
He shanked it left.
Yeah, it's wide left. Pete, did you get the end zone cam on that one? Did you? 23. That looks like Antonio Adams maybe was the kicker. Oh, you did? Yeah. Wide left on that one. So 2:53 left to go in the first quarter. Westfield up 6-0 over the East Long Meadow Spartans. Nice set of runs there by the Westfield team, and hopefully they can build on that and keep the ball on the ground and keep punching it.
Well, as I said, with the play action plays that they're running right now, it's going to set up some passing later on. They're establishing the run very, very successfully. I anticipate they'll continue that until East Longmeadow proves they can't run any longer.
All right, so the Westfield offense gets ready, the special teams for a kickoff. The band is playing, it's jazzing everybody up. Here we go. And the kick is up, and
nice kick.
Good kick, right? Nice field by the kick returner at about the 20-yard line. He's up, still on his feet, going cross field. Up around the 40-yard line, 45-yard line, I think, and he's tackled hard by the Westfield
It's a nice run back
teams.
by number 10, Preston Longo from East Longmeadow.
That's impressive that you could pick that number up from here. So that was a good kick return. Nice job by Westfield to an open field tackle to bring him down. So East Longmeadow offense will go into gear here at about their 44-yard line. First and 10, 2:44 left to go in the first quarter. So Westfield backs are giving the wide receivers a fair amount of room still.
Yeah, he's sitting at about 6-7 yards right now. Same formation they've been using. It's quarterback
keeper right up the middle.
Yep.
Westfield defense, nothing going on there. They were able to stop him, maybe a yard gain. Pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
Nice tackle by number, I think it's 61.
Yeah, good sized guy
Nose
there.
tackle.
Yeah. So a 3-yard gain on that. 2nd and 7 that'll bring up.
Watch for that wide left guy. That's the same corner pattern. Looks like he's
quarterback
looking
back. He's back to pass. Yeah. On the sideline there, and fumble. Well, it looks like maybe on the ground, but East Longmeadow saying they got it. So maybe a 5 or 6 yard pickup there.
It's an interesting formation. They have 3 wide right.
First down.
It forces the safety to come up to pick up one of the receivers. The other corner's playing man-to-man, and what's happened now is he's got 3 options on the right side, with one guy being 7 yards off the ball, the other about 9 to 10. He's manned up on him right now. Drops back 5 yards.
Runner in motion, and he picks it up. Nice back from the quarterback, but he's caught by the Westfield defense right on the line of scrimmage and brought down. So nothing going on there. So they'll bring up 2nd down. The Westfield 46. Got a replay on that, Pete? Yeah, it's a good looking start, but nothing there. All right. East Longmeadow offense. Here's a snap, good snap. And the quarterback is hit hard by good penetration by the Westfield defensive line.
Yeah, that was a corner blitz. It was number, geez.
Can't see the
I really
numbers.
wish I had his number. He deserves to be acknowledged for that. It was a great tackle.
Yeah, it's a good sack there. I think you should get the binocular on him. Nice play by the Westfield defense. That'll bring up 3rd down and 15. 53 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. See if they'll get a playoff. Looks like they will. Long count here.
Westfield playing man-to-man.
Yeah, and there's a snap, good snap. He drops back and pass over the middle, and it falls incomplete. So nice job by the Westfield D, and 27.5 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Clock stops with the incomplete pass. Bring up 4th down. So what do you do here if you're East Longmeadow? It's 4th down, middle of the field.
Well, while it was incomplete, I mean, these receivers are getting open. I think they're just not ready for the ball. I mean, the quarterback's doing the right thing by seeing the break in the pattern and trying to get the ball out to them. The receivers got to get their heads around a little quicker.
So there's a timeout called, I think, by East Longmeadow. They're going to think about what they're going to do here next. So pretty, interesting spot here for East Longmeadow, middle of the field, 4th down. They're down by 6, so it's early in the game still.
It's early enough. I expect them to punt, though. I don't think they're going to take too much risk here. They're at midfield. They can try and pin them inside the 10, 20-yard line. Let's see what they like to do.
Good crowd tonight here at Billy Bullens Field. I'm glad to be able to bring this broadcast to the Westfield Community TV program. Ed DiBartolo, the color man, Dan Knappich calling play-by-play. Glad you have with us tonight and enjoying a Friday night football game with the Westfield High School Bombers versus the East Longmeadow Spartans. It's senior night here in Westfield. It's also the last game of the season and the COVID-shortened season. So I think everybody's sentiment was they were just glad to be able to get a season done here.
Yeah, my heart was broken for these players.
Yeah.
I think that possibly they wouldn't be able to play their last game. And it's special to every one of these players, all the years of practice and commitment to a team.
So East Longmeadow lined up to punt, and they're going to punt. No fancy stuff here. Good kick. And over it. Oh, and the Westfield punt returner bobbled it, but recovered it nicely. Looks like to be about on his 20-yard line or thereabouts. So Westfield will take over. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. So it'll be 1st and 10 Bombers from their 26-yard line. Yeah, it was a nice senior day ceremony we saw to introduce the players with their parents, and it's try to give some normalcy to the student athletes here, and that was a nice thing to do.
Absolutely.
So Westfield offense takes the field. Let's look to see if they'll keep the run play going. It's been pretty successful so far tonight. Some hand signaling going on. A player coming in late from the sideline for Westfield. That's a good word, Pete. Discombobulation. There's a good snap back to the quarterback in a screen pass, and looks like it could be for a loss maybe. If not, maybe just barely the line.
Well, that's the first time Westfield's put the ball in the air. I would like to see them do it off of play action. They've been successful running the ball, and I think it's drawn in some of the corners, so to see them get the ball up in the air a little bit more often.
That ends the first quarter. Westfield 6, East Longmeadow 0, so they'll switch the field up. And Ed, to your point, I think with all the problems that the Westfield's been having with the snaps, that probably is gives them a little bit of a pause,
Sure.
for throwing the ball and make them a little bit more careful here. So now you got the lead. You're going into the second quarter. You've been successful on the ground, but you also need to keep the defense honest and mix it up with a pass every now and again.
Absolutely.
But I'm not really sure. I haven't read anything in the paper as to what was going on with the miscommunications with the snaps, but I had heard a little bit about it going into last week's game. But, it was understandable last week. It was miserable weather, and Agawam had its fair share of miscues as well.
Well, the conditions are pretty ideal today, just a little bit of wind.
See a couple of Marines here on the sideline. Perhaps there's a player going to go off to the Marine Corps. The band entertaining us under the direction of Pat Kennedy. Does a great job as always. It's good to see the student band here and all the students on the student section. And everybody's got their masks on and spaced out pretty well. So East Longmeadow's going to come to the field here. Westfield is already on the field. So Westfield is going to go over here and go on offense, see what they can do.
Clock control is a big part of a game when you're struggling defensively. If the Bombers can put together a little bit of a drive here, I think it'll really force East Longmeadow to put more up. Nice run again up the middle.
Right up the middle. That's a good gainer there. Looks like maybe 15 or 20 yards.
Yeah, it's been there the whole first quarter. Once again, I think if they continue to run the ball like this, they'll be able to set themselves up for some good play action opportunities here.
It's a 13-yard gainer for Westfield. That's 1st and 10 on their own 40 here. It's a snap, high snap, but quarterback keeps it. Goes out to the sideline, the near sideline. Still on his feet, flag down.
Flag down.
And Agawam, after about a 10-yard, 15-yard gain, stops him.
Looked to be a hold. Yep.
Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah. That flag came out quick, too.
Left tackle tried hooking him in, and he reached out and grabbed around him. It's kind of what sprung him.
I know that was another tough snap from Westfield. The sun is now like dropping down perfectly in our eyes, so it's very hard to see the field of play. It looks like it's going to be like that for about 20 minutes or so. So Westfield is first down at 20 from their own 30 now. Good snap there. Screen pass. The near sideline tackled quickly by the East Longmeadow defense.
Really nice job of defense by East Longmeadow. They had 4 guys out there on one.
Yeah,
So
no trickery there.
No.
Screen pass.
It's 2nd and 20, right?
Should be 2nd and 20. That's correct on the 30-yard line. 10:51 left in the second quarter. Here's the snap. Pretty good snap. Quarterback throws to the sideline, and it's overthrown, incomplete. Third down at 20 for Westfield. Watching the games here now, 5 quarters in, it's kind of like a challenge to see if the ball's going to be a good snap or not. You got to feel for the center boy. He's got to be very nerve-wracked at this point.
Well, Westfield's got nearly 100 yards on the ground already, so I would really like to see him continue to run the ball.
Yeah, I'm a little puzzled as to why they're going always to the passes lately here. Here's another run.
Middle.
Yeah, up the middle. Nice run there. Nice gain. I think that they'd have better success.
And it fatigues the defense, too. The more they run the ball, the more plays they're on the field, the more fatigue the players are going to get.
So that's Ryan Samini on a 10-yard gain there. That brings it back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's 4th and 10. That'll bring out the Westfield punting team here. So Westfield up 6-0, 10-10 left to go in the second quarter here in Westfield Billy Bowen's field. Nice snap there. Pretty good punt, end over end.
It's going to take a
Hits
nice
the ground,
Westfield bounce.
Nice Westfield bounce.
Yep.
And the punt returner lets it go, and Westfield puts it down. Looks like about the 25-yard line or so on East Longmeadow. Nice play there. So this is kind of a game of field position going on here right now. They're like boxers trying to feel each other out still, and nobody's really, moved the ball too tremendously in the red zone. But
2 diversely approaches to their offense, too. East Longmeadow looking to stay with the pass, Westfield being successful on the ground. One of them's going to break.
Here we go. East Longmeadow offense set to go on their own 25. First down. Long count here. Maybe they're trying to pull
get him
Westfield.
to jump. Yeah.
Nice snap there. Quarterback rolls out. A nice pass in the interior, and he's tackled quickly by the Westfield defense on the sideline.
It was a real nice route by Preston Longo of East Longmeadow. He came in, did a fake slant in, button hooked around, and caught the ball right on the numbers.
It looked like a nice tackle by Westfield 23, I think. Antonio Adams. So East Longmeadow. Here's a snap. Handoff up the middle. Nothing going
there.
on. Yeah. And there's just kind of a big scrum there, and referees blow it dead. So that'll bring up a third down.
Nice job by Westfield's defense. They've really been tight up the middle. Haven't been anything there for them. I don't think they have much on the ground.
3rd and 5 on the 30-yard line.
Seems to be his favorite target. Preston Longo's wide left here right now. He's been active in virtually every pass pattern play.
There's a snap, high snap. Quarterback gets it, drops back into the flats, and it's a tip, but falls incomplete.
And on cue, right to Preston Longo.
Yeah, that was kind of a pretty quick hit there by the Westfield defense on Longo, but they got there in time, so it wasn't a pass interference. So that'll bring up a 4th down, and that'll bring out the East Longmeadow punting team. So good opportunity here for Westfield. I think the punt returner's back about 35-yard line, maybe the 40-yard line. Can't see a number. Can you see a number?
I can't. I apologize.
No, you're gonna get that from the end zone, Pete. Yeah.
And a shank kick.
Oh, great opportunity here for Westfield. Shank kick to the Westfield sideline, right about the 45-yard line. At the 50.
Up the ball back to midfield. It'll be first and 10.
So let's see if Westfield keeps the ball on the ground. They've been successful. Like to see it continue. They'll get their shots downfield. They need to just be patient right now. They got good field position.
So that's on the Westfield 49. So half midfield. It's a good spot here. 8:30 left to go in the second quarter. Westfield up 6-0 over the East Long Meadow Spartans. Nice handoff there by Westfield. Nice run off the left side and maybe a 3-yard pickup there.
Yeah, East Longmeadow tried to stack the middle. They had a safety come up and try and blitz up the middle, but the run went wide left off left tackle.
Can't see the number there. Is that 28 maybe?
Sure, we'll call it 28.
23. Antonio Adams maybe? I'm not. I'd say it's very hard to see the numbers, folks. I apologize.
Virtually impossible.
Yeah. The sun is right in our eyes. So nice pickup. It'll bring up looks like a second down here for Westfield.
Yeah, it's going to bring up third down. It's just about a first down, so we'll see where the mark is. Good strong run.
First down. It looks like they got it. Yeah, nice pickup.
Job.
Yeah.
Well, he carried 2 defenders on that play. It was a real hard run. Kept his legs churning and got the first down.
So Westfield on the march here, midway through the second quarter. On East Long Meadow 41, first down. There's a snap, handoff up around the end, right end, and good pickup. The runner still on his feet, still going, plowing through the East Long Meadow defense. That'll be another Westfield first down. It's a nice run. Ed, can you get a number on that? I'm not sure if that's Samini.
15, I believe.
19-yard gain for the Bombers.
19-yard gain. That's a nice play by Westfield. So Westfield first and 10 on the 21 of East Long Meadow.
Number
snap.
18.
18. Quarterback keeper, he's out to the end on the East Long Meadow sideline. He's going to run in for the end zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Westfield. Nice keeper. Wow. That had everybody fooled. It looked like he was going to hand it off and go off the right side, and then he kept it and went down the left side, and nobody was home all the way into the end zone.
Well, it's been there the whole game.
Yeah, right off the left end. Nice job by the Westfield offense. So Westfield getting set for the point after. Kick is up, and I believe it's going to be good. No,
Wide
good.
right.
Wow, wide right. Well, it's a tough angle from here, and so hey, Westfield scores 6, 12-0, 6:58 left to go here in the second quarter. It's a nice start to the game here for Westfield.
Well, with the way Westfield's been running the ball, I would expect perhaps if they score again, they may try and go for 2. I wouldn't. There's any reason to kick at this point.
The way they've been running the ball solidly, I would just go for 2 as well. So Westfield will get ready to kick off to East Long Meadow. The fight song is in full play here. Band under the direction of Patrick Kennedy, longtime band director. It's good to see some offense here back in Billy Bullen's field. It was a tough night last weekend. This is what football's all about on a Friday night, huh?
Friday Night Lights.
Don't need them right now, but
well, we have a big one in front of us.
yeah. So Westfield gets set for the kickoff. And here we go. Kick is in the air, and it's right down the middle of the field. Nice kickoff. Fielded cleanly by the returner, and he's up the field, still on his feet, and gets hit hard by the Westfield special teams after it looks like about a 20-yard gain. Nice pickup by the returner.
Yeah, once again, though, very, very solid tackling by Westfield. I haven't seen any sloppy play.
No,
You know,
it's,
they're gang tackling
yeah.
them, 1 or 2 guys at a time.
Excellent open field tackling, yeah. So East Long Meadow will pick up here in the second quarter with a chance to maybe put some points up on the board, down 12-0 from their own 30-yard line. A lot of shadows on the field. Quarterback rolls it out. And he's hit hard by the Westfield defense. Wow, nice play there.
Number 20, 28. Hunter Kane.
Hunter Kane with a good sack there. Lost a 6 on the play. That brings up a 2nd and 16. That was a nice tackle on the quarterback rolling out. All right, so that brings East Long Meadow on their 24.
East Longmeadow with 3 wide right. Man to man. Drops back.
And again, Westfield defense all over him for another sack. Nicely done by the Westfield D. Good penetration. That was a group sack there as three linemen got all over the quarterback. So that'll make it 3rd and 23 from the East Long Meadow 17. So this is another great opportunity here for Westfield if they can hold them.
Yeah, I believe that was Connor Fitzgerald who had the deep
leader of that?
penetration on
Yeah.
that. He's a big guy right in the middle of the field right there. He's the left defensive tackle. Very nice play.
Here's a snap, and the quarterback's drop. Quick pass out to the sideline, and it falls short, incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th down for East Long Meadow. So another great opportunity. Westfield's going to return the ball back in good field position. Hopefully it'll be clean.
Yeah, this is a critical defensive stand for East Longmeadow. They don't want to find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. They're going to need to play some solid D here, try and force a turnover, change the momentum of the game a little bit because all the momentum right now is on Westfield's side.
Yeah, so here's the set here. The Westfield punt return is back about at the 45-yard line. Here's the snap, good snap, and it's partially blocked. Nice job by Westfield Special Teams, and it rolls up to about the 35-yard line of East Long Meadow. So nice job by Westfield, the front line there, getting penetration and putting a partial block on that. And this is a great opportunity for Westfield to add to their lead.
No question. But remember, Dan, it's a game of 4 quarters. Westfield's got to keep the foot on the gas pedal. They can't let up at all. They got to run hard right now and keep moving the ball. East Longmeadow is looking a little dejected on the sideline there.
Yeah.
So big series for both teams right now. 5 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in the first half. Westfield up 12-0.
Well, a little timeout there on the field. Everybody's getting some water. Well, it's a great night to broadcast here. Nice and warm, unlike last week. The camera crew's happy tonight, I know that. Pete's happy because nobody's cold. Less stress. Yeah, no other double duties for Pete tonight. So that's 5:23 left to go in the second quarter. Westfield up 12-0, about ready to take the ball over again from a partially blocked punt. There's our cameraman, still cameraman Kevin Berrien, taking a nice picture of the crew up on the rooftop. Pete, you really outdone yourself with all these remote cameras you got all over the place here. You can't even move on bullets. Yeah. You can't sneeze around here without Pete seeing you. Here's Westfield on offense. And nice snap back. He's looking at him. He's looking for the end zone, and he's got a receiver open. Underthrows it though, but boy, he had a great opportunity.
Beat by
there.
about 5 yards there.
Yeah.
Nearly a one-handed interception by East Longmeadow's cornerback, number 59, I believe it was.
Well, that's okay. was a
58, Antonio Rodriguez.
good use of first down to do a bomb drop into the end zone.
Well, you got to keep them honest. They've been running the ball successfully.
There's a handoff there to Samini off the left corner.
And
Rolls
he's
around
got
to the
room.
right. He's got some nice pickup there, maybe 5 or 6 yards.
He got about 7.
8 yards.
Yeah.
You know, I got to get the same set of glasses that the PA guy's got because I can't see that far out there, you know. Yeah. No, but even still, it's a long way away. So Westfield 3rd down at 2. And there's a quarterback keeper off the left end again, and he's got some room to run up the sideline. And it looks like that'll be a first down for Westfield. Nice job by the quarterback. Yeah, first down at 10. 8-yard gain.
Down to the 22.
Yeah, that's a winning combo right there, coming off the left tackle like that.
Yeah, it's been out there. It's been available all game.
Yeah, wind's picking up, huh? Hang on to your hats. Yikes. High snap there, but handed off up to the left side there with the running back and caught in the backfield. Nothing going on. East Long Meadow all over that.
Yeah, it was a nice tackle by Giovanni Ferrantino. Closed. There was a hole there. He closed it very quickly, though. I believe he's a right outside linebacker.
Picking up a lot of glare out that side. You got a good vantage point there?
Not really.
I hate to open the window more because then you get blown all over the place. High snap again, handoff. Looks like number 18, Samini. Little pickup there, maybe a couple yards.
Yeah, he picked up about 3, but you notice that they're starting to pinch the gaps a little bit on the right side. So we'll see if Westfield tries to do a play action pass here. Be a good time. Third and
I think it's going to be a 3rd and 8. Yeah, on the 19-yard line for East Long Meadow. So Westfield marching steadily. 3:35 left in the second quarter. Here's a snap, and it's quarterback keeper off the right side, and he's going to come around the end, and he makes a distance. He breaks a tackle, 2 tackles, and just short of the
at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, just short of the end zone. He gets pushed out of bounds. That's a nice play by the Bombers. No flag. Nice job there. So
I look for consecutive run plays here, and they just got to punch
Oh,
it
yeah,
in. They're
right
blowing them off the ball.
yeah, I definitely would stick with the run here. Nice snap there, handoff up the right. So again, right off the right end.
There it is.
Still on his
Touchdown.
feet in the end zone. That's a Bombers touchdown. Looks like Ryan Samini with a nice run off the right tackle there into the end zone. Nice job by the Westfield offensive line blasting open those holes. So Westfield tacks up another 6. Let's see if they go for 2 here. They haven't had any luck with 2 earlier extra points. Well, it's certainly a nice way to have a senior night to be able to post up 3 quick touchdowns here before halftime. You can hear the wind, I think, in the microphones. So it looks like Westfield's going to go for 2.
Yep, he's going for 2.
Yep.
He's in a shotgun. He's got a halfback on the left side of him. Man in motion.
Yeah. Here's a handoff. He's going back for a pass, looking for the end zone, and he's got
wide
him.
open.
Nice job.
Number 7, I think it was, or was it 5?
No. That would have been. It looks like Joseph Delgado maybe with the reception there.
Number 7.
Yeah, 7 Delgado.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice play there. He has fooled everybody. Left himself right in the middle of the end zone, all by himself. Nice play by the Westfield offense, and that tacks 2 more up on the board, makes it 20-0. 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Westfield over East Long Meadow.
Well, why wouldn't East Long Meadow think they were going to run the ball?
No, I know. You're absolutely right.
They've been pounding it. really good time to try a pass there. We talked about the play action being set up all the whole first half.
Yep.
Very well executed.
You know, interestingly, Ed, I looked up some information. The last 5 head-to-head games with East Longmeadow,
Yep.
Westfield has won 3, East Longmeadow has won 2. So it's been a pretty good rivalry, and they've been all high-scoring affairs over the last few years.
Nice kick.
Nice kickoff over everybody's head into the end zone, and that'll bring it back on a touchback. Yeah, the Westfield has really run up some numbers on East Longmeadow in the past. Those last 5 games go back to 2013, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, scores of 51-35, 61-45, 48, 48, 42-14, 49-26. So there hasn't been a lot of defense between the two teams over the last 5 games before. So, and here we are getting ready with 3 minutes left in the first half with Westfield up 20 over East Longmeadow.
Well, this is a critical possession for East Longmeadow. You got 3 minutes left in the half. They need to establish something, some type of momentum going into the second half here. They're not out of it. They're less than 3 touchdowns back behind.
Yeah, I gotta switch. Yeah, thank you.
Drops back.
Nice.
Picked
off
off
by the Westfield. Wow, nice job. I'm trying to pick up a number on that. Who's at
21.
21 by Westfield. That would be Matt Collins with a nice pickoff on the left sideline.
So Matt Collins had a man-to-man on the outside. He saw the break. He cut in. He was quick to the ball, and actually was able to return it about 5 or 6 yards also after the pick.
So here's Westfield with a nice interception turnover here. Knocking on the East Longmeadow door. It looks like the ball's on the 18 for East Longmeadow. 1st and 10 Bombers. So look for him probably to stick with the run, I imagine. High snap. Adamite's back. He's going to keep it under some pressure. Breaks 2 tackles. Off the
nice
right tackle.
block.
Up the sideline, and he is just short of the end zone. Nice bit of running there by the quarterback.
Well, let me tell you, that was all because of Matt Collins. Matt Collins was wide out on the right side. He came back as he saw the quarterback getting ready to run, and he picked off the guy that was going to make the tackle. It was an outstanding block.
Oh, that is a great block. Yeah, absolutely. Good eye, Ed, on that. That's tremendous. That sprung him for that, absolutely.
So what are they, on the 4-yard line?
It's like the 4, yeah. So first down, 1 to go. Ooh, bad snap, but there's a whistle. I'm not sure. False
Motion.
start, yeah.
False start.
From the 6. So they were on the
1 yard line.
Yeah, they were on the 1. Yeah. So that'll be first down. So Westfield offense will reset. I'd keep doing what they're doing.
They're going to run.
I'd run off the left side this time, you know.
They may run it down to the 2-minute. No, they're going to snap it.
Actually, quarterback tonight is number 3. I believe. Is that the number you're seeing? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andrew Scott, number 3. Nice job there. So 1:35 left in the half. Runner in motion. Handoff. I think Agwan played that same play. There's a flag, though. I think there's going to be a hold. Bring it all back. That's a shame.
Yeah, so it's a wide receiver on the right side who comes around for a shuffle pass right behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
That'll back him up 10.
We'll work out a few of the bugs here. Second and goal from the 17. Well, looks like timeout here. Well, what are you thinking about here, Ed, if you're the Westfield offense?
Well, I think you gotta pound it still. I think you don't want to have an incomplete pass here right now. You don't want to
Yeah.
give them any time to try and get on the board. I would keep running the ball, see if you can get the clock under a minute here, and go into the locker room with a 20-0 halftime lead.
Or maybe a 27 halftime lead. 27-0.
I'm a little more conservative right now.
I keep the foot on the throttle.
Yeah.
So this is Dan Knappich, broadcasting live with Westfield Community TV. With me doing the color is Ed DiBartolo. Ed's a former Midwest football player. Glad to have you in the booth.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Ed and I have broadcast a number of World Series games in the past, and I brought Ed along. He's more of a football guy than I am. And, one of those nice observations you made was that wide receiver springing the quarterback on that last play there. That was nice.
Well, thank you.
So Westfield gets set in offense, 2nd and 17 to the end line. Oh, that bobbled snap. Oh, and the quarterback is hit hard by looks like number 7 from East Longmeadow.
Yeah, that was
Terrible.
it's an unfortunate snap.
Yeah.
You know, they had him right on the 1 yard line, 1st and goal from the 1.
I don't know. What number? Did you pick up a number from that guy from East Longmeadow?
Just can't
They don't have a 7 on their roster, I don't think. No.
see it.
Yeah. It was a nice play either way.
We do apologize for not being able to give credit to these players because they are all trying and playing their hearts out here, but we just blinded by the sunlight.
Yeah, we try to get the numbers where we can, but it is difficult. So Westfield is got some time on their hands here to talk about the next play. They're facing 3rd and 21 to the end zone. They were down on, they had 1st and 1, first goal to goal, and a series of penalties and miscues has sent them all the way back to the 21. 1 minute, 9 seconds left in the second quarter.
East Longmeadow still has 2 timeouts left, so they're hoping to get the ball back and put something on the board before halftime.
All right, so the East Longmeadow defense comes back onto the field. Westfield gets set. Same offensive set that they've been using all night.
Well, I think I go in the air right here, Dan. I think I try something. They've.
Oh, there
there
you
he
go.
is. He
There
drops back.
And it's a
It's
little.
a center screen.
Yeah. And he's still on his feet and probably picks up, 7 or 8 yards.
Yeah, it's a nice play. Clock's running.
Yeah, 7-yard gain.
East Longmeadow is going to probably concede here. I don't anticipate they're going to call a timeout.
Yeah, under a minute left here in the second quarter. So Westfield is going to look like they're going to try for the field goal. They're going to let the clock
They're going to run
wind
it down. Yep.
Yeah. 20 seconds left to go here. And there's the whistle. Timeout. Timeout on Westfield. So,
Well, I still think they're going to go for the end zone here. They're going to drop back.
Think so?
Yeah, they're going to try and put points on the board. Running the ball's not going to do them any good, unless they could break one. But safe play is put it in the end zone. See if you can get an interference call.
yeah.
And maybe get the ball back on the 1 with an interference call.
Give the kicker a workout. Let him exercise his leg.
Well, it's exciting as it is. Westfield's been vulnerable also, so this game is not over. There's 4 quarters, 2 left. East Longmeadow will regroup in the at halftime.
So Westfield's going to go for the field goal attempt here.
Yep,
Snap is up high, and there's a kick. Good kick, but
that's right.
it's
It
up.
is good.
Yeah, nice job. What's that, number 20? 28? 28.
28.
It's Hunter Kane with the kick there. Nice job. It's a very strong kick right up the middle. So that,
It's about a 32-yard field goal.
32-yard field
Yep.
goal. Yeah, nice. So that tacks on 3 more for Westfield. Good way, 8.6 left in the half. Good way to go out. And I was just told by producer Pete we're going to do a scoring recap at halftime. So if you missed out on the scoring action, we're going to recap it through the magic of Pete's camera computers here.
I don't expect them to kick one deep. I could see them doing somewhat of a squib kick here to try and keep the ball in play and not allow them to return anything.
Oh,
well,
he
he does. He
booms
goes
it.
deep.
Jeez, Lou. Yeah, all over
Out of
everything.
the end zone again.
Out of the end zone. Yeah, what a leg on that kick. Yeah. Is that yeah, that's a heck of a kick. Is that the same 28? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Nice job. I mean, that cleared everybody. So 8.6 left to go, and East Long Meadow offense will come out at their own 20.
So what do you think? They conservative here?
If I were East Long Meadow, I'd just kneel on it and go into the locker room at halftime and talk about a new strategy going forward. No need to
Westfield
risk
with
anything.
4 deep. Their safeties are playing about 20 yards back.
Here's the snap. Quarterback back. Hangs onto the ball. He's rolling out to the right side, around the end. And he's still on his feet. Still on his feet. Still running and stopped with a nice open field tackle.
That'll run out the clock.
Yeah, that'll end it. Let's see if we can pick up a number on that tackler. 12 or 13. Might have been Cade Matuzak. Either way, nice open field tackle right there, and that'll bring the game to its halftime with Westfield up 23-0 over the East Long Meadow Spartans. So, Pete, when you're ready, we're ready to do a score recap with you here. Yeah, this is easy. This is all on the Westfield side. So that's the first touchdown. There's the second touchdown coming up. Nice end around the left side. Up the sideline and in for a nice, about a 15-yard gain there. And here's third on the right side this time. I believe that was Samini with a dive into the end zone. Got a 2-point conversion. Nice job here. You don't really see the reception, but the end was all alone in the end zone. Got him in motion there. Look at that, perfect play. And then we cap it off with the field goal. Nice field goal here. And that's it. That brings us to 23-0. And I got to have a big shout out for my good friend, former Westfield High School kicker, Kenny Texera. We were discussing things the other night about how he was able to kick 40-yard field goals back, I think it was 35 years ago or better now. And I said, well, that was when you were using all those juiced up balls, but no PEDs, Ken, not like some of those kickers today, right? But so Ken still tunes in. He's out on the West Coast. He's been there for many, many years. And I remember watching Kenny kick here at Bullens Field a long, long time ago. Yeah, we're clear. 7 minutes left here in halftime. The band is playing. We'll give you some live music. This is Dan Knappich, Ed DiBartolo high above Billy Bullens Field, and we'll be back to bring you some second half action. Westfield 23, East Long Meadow 0. Pete. music.
How many people are watching?
Alongside Ed DiBartolo, we're broadcasting live here at Billy Bones Field for senior night. Westfield High School football Bombers versus the East Longmeadow Spartans. Westfield up 23-0. Great first half action. Ed, what do you think? What are we going to look for here in the second half?
Well, the first thing we're going to look for is the players' numbers. The sun has come down. We're going to be able to acknowledge all the players and all their efforts. It's been very difficult for us to give the proper recognition. But I look for Westfield to stick with the game plan. There's no reason to deviate from it. They've got nearly 200 yards on the ground already. And from East Longmeadow's standpoint, I'd like to see what they did the opening kickoff or the opening set of series they had. They were very effective in running some short out patterns, a couple drop balls, a couple miscues, but I think that's the key for their success. They need to keep the ball in the air, and time's not their friend right now. They're going to need to get the ball downfield quickly.
All right, so East Longmeadow getting ready to kick off to the Bombers here to start second half action. Ed, one of the things you mentioned in the first half was ball control, and Westfield did a great job of hanging on to the ball with very long, punishing drives, and we'll see if that continues on here in the second half. So about 15 seconds left to go. We'll start a second half action here. And just moments away. Unlike in the pros, the lineup here, they all get to get the running start here. So here we go. There's an official whistle. Kickoff. In the air, it's a low kick. Bounces a couple times, picked up nicely by the Westfield receiver, and he makes his way up the middle of the field. Oh, and he
fumbles
coughs
the
up
ball.
the ball. Oh,
Looks
boy.
like Westfield got it back, though, hustling very, very quickly.
Picked up by number, what's that number?
It's 62.
62.
However, Westfield will pick back up for the first 10 for Westfield from their own 20-yard line.
62 looks like Michael Ritchie picked that up.
That's
So,
a big play, Dan.
yeah.
I mean, you don't want to turn over the ball inside in your half of the field. That would certainly tip the momentum in East Longmeadow's way. So
yeah, that would have been a first down for East Longmeadow on the 20-yard line. That would have been a great opportunity. So now it's Westfield on its own 20-yard line, first and 10. Let's see if Westfield keeps the same offensive set.
and they do.
Yeah.
This time they go off the right side, though. Very nice.
Nice run up the middle.
Right about 11 yards on that play.
And that's number 3, the quarterback, right?
It's number 15.
No, 3 on the quarterback, I believe.
Yeah, but it was
It's probably
this kid right here was rushing the ball.
18, maybe?
18,
Yeah, that's Samini. So number 3, Adam, is it Andrew Scott? Nice handoff there. So Westfield has got a first down on its 30-yard line. Their big pickup there. Here's a snap, clean snap. Right up the middle again, handoff.
Still picked up 7. I don't know if you noticed on that last set, Dan. East Longmeadow is pulled up all 4. They got 9 in the box right now, so they're playing for the run. So they're going to see if they could stop this early on in the second half.
That was Nick Bates with a nice 7-yard pickup there. So Westfield will be second and third on the 37.
Once again, East Longmeadow pinching up. We got 9 guys up there.
High snap, handoff though. Nice run up the middle, stopped by the linebackers here for East Longmeadow after about a 7 or 8 yard pickup. Should be a first down for Westfield.
Yep.
I think that was Bates again with that. Westfield just continues to pound it on the ground. First down, Westfield.
So
First and 10 from the 40. Here's a snap, handoff again to the left, back up into the middle, still on his feet, rolls out to the right, running.
And he breaks it.
He breaks it. 35, 25, 15. Looks like he's going to go all the way in. Touchdown. Nice job, Westfield.
55 yards. Well, that's the problem with having everybody up in the box. You know, once you get past the first layer of defense, it opens up anything in the backfield there, and a really well executed run by Westfield. 55 yards
Nick
for the
Bates,
score.
nice job. Nick Bates, 55-yard run. That's an excellent play there by Westfield. Getting set for the point after attempt. Number 28. That's 29-0 up on the board. Kick is up, and
It's
there's
good.
a whistle, though, I think. Is there a flag? No, it's good. No flag. So Hunter Kane with a nice point after. 10:15 left to go in the third quarter. Westfield up 30-0. Well, Ed, I don't want to say it's looking like a good Bomber win here, but it might be looking like a good Bomber win here.
Well, it's looking like it. However, turnovers can always play a factor in this game. So we'll see if Westfield can continue to maintain and control the ball, keep pounding it. East Longmeadow's pressing on D. They're moving all their safeties and corners up into the box, trying to stop the run. But Westfield's offensive line has just done a dominating job tonight.
Yeah, the line, I can't say enough. They've been punching huge holes into the defense here. So Westfield getting set for a kickoff. It looks like we just did that about 4.5 minutes ago. Try it again. So here comes the kickoff. Booming kick, high kick. Doesn't clear the back end, though. Fielded nicely by the return team.
They fake a reverse on the return.
Oh, and he fumbled the ball.
Fumbles, and looks like it's recovered by East Longmeadow.
Yeah, a lot of
they got on the ball
there. Yeah.
So they faked a reverse on the kick return. Part of the fake, though, kind of juggled the ball loose from the returner.
Yeah, he didn't tuck it away that tightly. He had only a one-hand tuck on that. Nice job with the replay, Pete. Thank you. Yeah. So East Longmeadow deep in their own end on the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Here's a snap and handoff up the middle. No going there. Westfield defense all over that. Looks like no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Nice job by the Westfield defense to plug the middle. They've been plugging it pretty good all
They've been
night.
Solid all night.
Yeah.
A lot of really well played defense by the interior linemen. East Longmeadow's going to have to go to the air here soon. They got to start pushing the ball down the field.
Yeah, I'd look maybe here to drop back and pass. There's a snap, and he is back, and he's looking
There
to the
it is.
sideline.
He's got a post pattern
Yeah.
that overthrows him.
Yeah, a little underthrow, I think,
Underthrow?
actually. Yeah, he was. He had him open. Yeah. Yeah, he got a couple steps on the Westfield cornerback.
As the sun rears its head again.
Well, it still says it's 60 degrees, but boy, it's chilling off pretty good here. And the lights are on at Bullens Field. Sun's falling down behind the visitors' grandstand. So 3rd and 10 for East Longmeadow from their 19. 9:19 left to go in the third quarter. Here's the snap. Hangs on to it, quarterback keeper, and he eludes a early tackle. He's still on his feet, running around the backfield. He's still on his feet, still going. He might just make it back to the line of scrimmage. He did a lot of running there in a short amount of time.
Yeah, it was a good job for the corners to recognize that that he was taken off, and they collapsed in on the pocket there. Scrambled east and west for about 20 yards, but only picked up about a yard.
Yeah, nice job. Number 1, right? I think that's the quarterback, right?
It's the
Number
quarterback.
1? Yeah. So that'll bring up 4th down. So number 1 for East Long Meadow is Connor Robideau. So good job trying to stay alive out there. Here's a nice snap. Here's a punt. It was a bad punt, though. I mean, it was clean, but it's just very, very short. Westfield fielded at the 50-yard line. Runner on the sideline, on his feet, knocked out of bounds at about the 35-yard line of East Long Meadow. See if we can pick up a number on that. 21.
It'll be first and 10, 35.
Yeah, that's Matt Collins. His name has been mentioned a few times tonight. A nice job with that. Picking that up, kind of a short kick, and turning a 15-yard pickup on that.
Yeah, what looked like an end-over-end kick that was going to be troublesome ended up taking a friendly Westfield bounce, and he was able to return it about 15 yards.
Yeah, so here's Westfield on the 35-yard line of East Long Meadow, 1st and 10, up 30-0. Good opportunity to tack another touchdown on.
No reason to throw the ball, run the clock out, a little shuffle. Well, he might
15 around the corner, still on his feet on the far sideline, still going.
pick up about
Knocked out.
12.
Yeah, about, looks like he's on the 15-yard line maybe. That looks like Samini again maybe. No, I take that back. That might have been Willie Brewster. Yeah. Nice pickup there.
Go about to 22, about 13 yards.
So, can you see the ball on the 22-yard line, 1st and 10 Bombers. Nice snap there.
Once again, the offensive line just pushed East Long Meadow about 3 yards off the line of scrimmage. Very nicely done.
Yeah, nice run off to the left side. Okay, looks like a flag.
Holding. Westfield.
All right, so that'll bring it back. That'll make it 1st and 20 from probably the 32-yard line maybe. So Westfield been stung a few times tonight with penalties, but they've been able to overcome them, unlike last week. So Westfield offense getting set here. Here's the snap, handoff. No, quarterback hangs on to it, tries for a screen pass, and falls incomplete.
Boy, that was very close to a backward lateral.
Pass, yeah.
So that took a fortunate
that it went out of bounds.
bounce out of bounds.
Yeah, I'd say that was probably a backward pass, yeah.
Yeah, they're calling it incomplete, though.
Yeah.
So still 2nd and 20.
Yeah. Keep those defensive backs, give them something to think about.
Yeah, but once again, if you look at it, their defensive backs and safeties are 7-8 yards off the line of scrimmage. They're pinching tight, knowing they're going to run the ball.
There's a handoff up the middle, and maybe about a 6-yard gain there.
Yep.
For I think that was Samini.
So while it wasn't all picking up the entire penalty, they still are running the clock down. So we're approaching what, the 7-minute mark here.
7-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. That was Samini, and it was a 8-yard gain. So it'll be 3rd and 12 on the 25 for Westfield.
I'd like to see him throw something up in the air right now. Try and put another.
Oh, he's gonna.
Oh,
Hey, hang on to it, right? Going around the right end, and East Long Meadow's all over that. Sniffs that out, and they. Is it a fumble? They drop him behind the line, but that'll bring up a 4th down. Is it a fumble? All right, so East Long Meadow picks up the ball on a fumble. All right, well, there goes a good chance. Yeah, good job with the camera, Pete, yeah.
Well, if you're Westfield here right now, you're in solid control of the game. You're up 30-0.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You just want to play a bend, don't break type of defense right now. So stay with your men. Don't let them get behind you. And make solid tackles.
So East Long Meadow goes on offense now, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. And quarterback keeps it up the middle, off to the left sideline, still on his feet. He's picked up 15 or 20 yards. Nice gain there by the East Long Meadow quarterback. At midfield, he's forced out of bounds.
Forced out of bounds by number 23 for the Bombers.
It's Antonio
Adams.
Yeah. So that'll bring up a first down for East Long Meadow. Move the flags. Yeah, it says the scoreboard says 50, but it looks like it's on the 49.
Halfback switches to the left.
Snap. Quarterback.
He's going to keep it.
Back, keeps it up the middle, and he's tackled hard by the Westfield line.
It's a short gain of about 2. We'll call it 3.
All right. So you're the Spartans here. You got 6:11 left. Try to get on the board here. There's a lot of hollering going on over there on the East Long Meadow sideline.
Well, at this point, they realize you got to score once. So I think they've established that they're going to try and run it a little bit, set up a pass.
Here's a snap. Good snap. Quarterback back to pass onto the left sideline. Just overthrows him over his shoulder. Incomplete. Nice pass, though.
Yeah, pass was intended for number 5, Nico
Mungeon? Yeah.
I have trouble with that
I
name.
know you do. I know. So that'll bring up, I think, 3rd and 8 here from the 49 still for East Long Meadow in their white away jerseys with red pants, and the Bombers in their black and red helmets. There's a snap. Quarterback hangs on to it. Quick pass, and it falls incomplete. Underthrows it at the Westfield 40, so that'll bring up 4th and 8. So what do you do, Ed? You kick it here, or do you try to? Well, you need some points.
I think you're at that point of the game where you're at midfield, so you got to get some points on the board.
Yeah, looks like they're going to go for that, and they're going to try it. Quarterback makes his way slowly to the line of scrimmage.
The receivers have been getting open.
They have, no question. The throws have been short, yeah. Although in that case, that one was a little bit long. So there's a quarterback, drops back, fakes the pass, deep throw down to the sideline, and it's
complete.
No, falls incomplete.
Oh.
Yeah, it looked like he grabbed it, but he coughed it up. See that on the replay. It looked like he caught it initially.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did, and then it scooted out from underneath him as he was bringing it down. That's a shame for East Long Meadow. So that'll bring up the Bombers 1st and 10, turn it over on downs. 5:25 left to go in the 3rd quarter here at Billy Bullen Stadium.
So the old cliche, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah, you keep running if you're Westfield. Just keep pounding it off the tackles and up the middle once in a while. Timeout on the field.
So are they expected to resume normal scheduling next season?
I believe that's the plan. There's no playoffs in this COVID-shortened season, and so baseball season will start up this week coming up, and so the baseball field is on your camera on your TV now. So we'll be taking down the football goalpost tomorrow and putting up the baseball outfield fence. Baseball for Westfield, for the Westfield Babe Ruth, has been in full swing for a couple weeks, and the high school will start in earnest this upcoming week, and the Starfires will be soon after. So we've been, for Babe Ruth, been moved down to the Yackham field, and it'll be nice to be able to come back to Bullens and play. So Pete, thanks for those nice baseball field shots. I was out there this morning playing baseball.
So what are the restrictions right now with these players who play both sports? Have they been relegated to only playing
Well,
football?
yeah,
Or are they allowed
so-
to practice with the baseball team?
Well, there hasn't been any official baseball practice, so I think they give them some time. So this will end today for football. So any football players that play baseball, they'll have about a week off before they get into the baseball season. So I think that was set up. It's only a 6-game COVID football season, and
Right.
it was designed so that they pushed baseball back a little bit, so that those players could play baseball also, not get
So
penalized.
they expect they'll get a full baseball season in then,
Yeah,
or a
my
reduced schedule as well?
I'm
or?
not sure if it's going to be reduced, but I do know that I believe they're gonna play a little bit longer than they normally would.
Westfield had I think it was a penalty for motion. So it's 1st and 15. Quarterback keeper gets out to the left side. He just needs one block there. Nice tackle by number 10 for East Longmeadow. That is Preston Longo.
Yeah, you know what's nice about the East Longmeadow roster? It's in order
Yeah.
chronologically, right? So Westfield, I gotta get on the Excel spreadsheet there and try to get those chronologically done. There, it makes it a little bit more challenging. We'll get that straight by next fall. All right, so here we go with Westfield set, handoff, up the middle, a few yards, gainer,
The clock keeps ticking, though, down to
Yeah,
5
that's
minutes in the
true.
third now.
ball control. Trying to pick up. It's number 18, I think, right? Samini,
Yes.
probably, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, number 18. So it's 3rd and 4. And the ball is on the 46 of East Longmeadow. High snap. A little pressure on him. Oh, and the East Longmeadow gets a sack. About a 5 or 6 yard loss. You see the number on that?
Yeah, that was a sack by number 13, Cole Johnson. He came up the middle on a blitz, didn't buy the fake, and did a nice job of tackling.
Yeah, so that was a nice play there by the defense. Oh, yeah. Nice sack there. Nice job on the replays with your camera crew, Pete. So that'll set up a 4th and 12. Westfield will be forced to punt here.
Well, they could take the clock down. There's no hurry here to punt.
Yeah, nice punt. A little short punt. But it finds an opening and rolls down. Nice Westfield bounce, and it gets down to about the 20 of East Longmeadow. So good field position battle here with Westfield. Wasn't a pretty punt, but it was able to find an opening and squib down into the 20.
You know, to your point about field position, I don't think East Longmeadow has had the ball inside the 30-yard line of Westfield's the entire game.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe once, but it wasn't for very long, I don't think.
Really
Westfield has
strong
dominated the
performance,
clock.
yeah.
I don't have a number on that, but I'd be willing to bet that 75% of the clock time has
Sure.
been on Westfield. So East Longmeadow will take over here. 3 minutes, 41 left in the third quarter. We welcome the folks from East Longmeadow if they're watching on their community access TV through YouTube or Facebook or however they're doing it. YouTube? Yeah. Say what, Pete? Oh, if you have YouTube channel, yeah, you could watch it right that way. No, that's true. The game is moving at a good pace. Absolutely. We like good paces. That looks like caught behind the backfield there. No going there. Westfield defense all over that.
Yeah, that was a wildcat play there. The snap went directly to the running back and stopped for no gain.
It's on the far end of the baseball side of Bowen's football field. It's almost as far as it goes here. Here's a snap. Quarterback back over the middle with a nice pass and maybe a pickup of 4 or 5 yards. You get a number on that? Was it 87?
87, yeah. 87, which is Daniel Manning on the reception.
Nice reception, yeah.
Yep.
Got himself some opening in the middle of the field, and he It's always a dangerous throw over the middle, you know, but he was all by himself.
It was a textbook reception. He used his hands. He didn't catch it on his shoulder pads. He used both hands to catch the ball and tuck it away.
So that brings up 3rd and 10 from their own 20 for East Long Meadow. Quarterback back to pass downfield with a pass. Got a receiver open.
And he got it.
What a nice catch at the 48-yard line of Westfield. That's I'd say that's a major leaguer catch there, huh? Over
he
the
was
shoulder.
stretched out.
Stretched out, yeah, full stretch. Nice. That's a nice pass to build off of. I didn't get a number on that.
I think it was Jacob Robideau, number 8, who caught that ball.
Yeah,
really well executed.
That was an NFL-style look and play.
So East Longmeadow looking to get on the board here. It's got about 25 yards on the drive
Screen
so
pass,
far.
right, out to number 10 on the sideline, up the Westfield sideline, and tackled after about a 10-yard gain, but there is a flag down. That's too bad. That's Preston Longo with a nice reception on the screen pass. Is it against Westfield? All right. So the play counts. They'll march it off.
Tack on 10 more.
15.
15.
Yeah. Roughing the passer, maybe? First and 10 East Long Meadow from the Westfield 25. So, Ed, to your point, there's a for sure trip here within the 30 here for nearly the red zone.
Let's hand off to number 20.
Off the left side. Gets a couple yards, I think.
It's carried by Isaiah King. What did he pick up, about 4 or 5? 4 yards?
3 yards.
3 yards?
Yeah. So we'll bring up a 2nd and 7 from the 22 of Westfield. So 1:24 left to go in the third quarter here. Westfield up 30-0 over East Long Meadow. Here's the snap, good snap. Screen pass, number 10. Gets it on the Westfield sideline, gets up the field for about 4 or 5 yards. So it was number 10 for East Long Meadow. That's
and number 10 is Preston Longo.
Yeah, he had a nice catch last.
Been very active in this game.
Last set of downs. So under a minute left to go here. 3rd and 3 for East Long Meadow. It's a good opportunity, Ed, here for them to get up on the board. So it's probably one of their best chances all night.
Yeah, you want to go out on the season. You don't want to get shut out. You want to have something to think about. And,
quarterback keeper over the right end. And he's still on his feet, and he's close to, I think, the 7-yard line maybe. Nice run by the quarterback. Oh, touchdown? No. First down. First down. They got ahead of themselves a little bit. So that's 1st and 10. And can you see the number on Westfield down?
I'm sorry?
I can't. The goalpost is in the way. I can't see what yard line. 7-yard line.
7-yard line.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So under 20 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Here's a snap. Oh, deep
Going
pass
for
in
the
the end
corner.
zone.
Oh, there's a
flag.
flag. There was interference there. He grabbed his shirt.
Yeah.
So that'll
I think he
put him.
picked it up though. Did you see that? He threw the ball back to the referee. It looked like he grabbed it anyways. Wow, that was a nice looking play though. He did. He hung on to it. Yeah. But that'll be pass interference, though. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe the ground got it. Yeah. That's a good-looking play, though, from here. So that'll be a first down.
Yeah, 1st and goal.
Yeah, first down. Yeah.
From the 1. Oh, from the 3.
It's a good drive here. I think if you're East Long Meadow, you say what's a win here tonight, and a nice multiple play down here.
Well, it's been uphill ever since the first quarter, so it's good to see them put a little drive together and have their Bundy moment.
Yeah.
What's his
Al Bundy?
Al Bundy moment, they'll remember.
Come on, nobody remembers Al Bundy. And there's a snap and quarterback screen, and he throws it through the hands of the receiver there. You know, they had a lot of things going on there. I would have probably been inclined more to keep the ball on the ground off the ends or something.
They've had some success running.
Yeah.
I know that we've been talking about the middle for Westfield being really tight, but they have run off tackle successfully a couple times out of quarterback option run.
I'd roll out the quarterback.
Yep.
It's easy for us to say, though. We're up here in the safety of the booth. So, East Long Meadow reset, the quarterback keeper there, and he surges to no signal yet by the refs.
Wow.
Oh, is that? No, that's the end of the quarter. Still no signal.
Oh, he's got to be on the half-yard line.
3rd and 1. Wow. Jeez. Great stand there by the Westfield D. So the third quarter winds down with East Long Meadow on the doorstep of a touchdown potentially. So we'll reset the field and switch sides and bring it back to the fourth quarter. Westfield up 30-0 over the East Long Meadow Spartans. I hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast of Westfield Community TV with Pete Coles, your media producer, and Ed DiBartolo, color. And me, Dan Knaprick, doing your play-by-play. We've enjoyed our two-night stint here at the Bullens press box. It's been a lot of fun, Pete. Thanks for asking us, bringing me out of retirement. Although tonight's a lot better night than last week was, right? Yeah, and your camera crew guys are ready for it, and unlike last week when they were ill-dressed, but brand new. Yeah, I'm looking forward to maybe next season and see what we can do, you know. Jazz it up. I like the ability to simulcast to the other communities, you know, and bring the televised event back then. You know, back when I was a kid, Pete, we used to carry these games. I think I mentioned that to you last week on the radio, the local radio station. And I still remember a Super Bowl game as I think I was a middle schooler at the time, being carried over I think it was the WLDM or WDEW airwaves, and it was the Westfield High School Bombers against the Worcester Burncoat, whatever they were, and it was a Westfield Super Bowl win, I believe. It was my recollection of it as a laddie, but it's nice to be able to do this for the folks. This was back in probably 80, 79 maybe. But it was exciting to watch, to listen to it on a radio broadcast. Being at home, it was a big thing. It was a Super Bowl game, you know. Well, here we go. Now over the top of the pass. Did you see that? Yeah.
Yeah, so what happened was quarterback took it, looked as if he was going to try and run up the middle, and he went airborne and passed it to, I think it was number 87.
Whoever it was, he was pretty tall, yeah. That was, you know what, if that was a basketball, I'd call that a jump pass. There you go. Nice play, 87.
Yeah, to Daniel Manning, really well executed play. I mean, it was a two-play possession right there.
Very fast.
They were about the half-yard line.
Yeah.
So very well executed by East Longmeadow.
So they get on the scoreboard with 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter with 6 points, and they're going to go for the point after attempt. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. So if they're up over 30 points in the fourth quarter. 42 points. Okay, so in the fourth quarter, if you're up by 30, it's running time on the clock. So that'll really speed up an already speedy kind of game here tonight. Huh? Yeah. Well, it's less than 30 now, true. But it's still been under 2 hours, so it's been a good game.
Yeah.
High snap, yeah.
And the kick is blocked partially.
Oh, it hits the
upright.
Pete, let's get a replay on that. That's a lot of things going on there with that one.
So it was a high snap. The holder got it down. The kicker got his foot to it, but it was partially blocked up the middle and still hit the goalpost.
I got to tell you, that was a nice play by the holder to get that down.
Yep.
Nice job with the replay, Pete. Yeah, how about that, huh? Like a duck, a wounded duck up there in the air. Well, so that'll put a 6 on the board for East Longmeadow. 9:36 left to go, fourth quarter. Westfield High School Bombers up 30. Running time for the rest of the game, so it's going to really move. The clock will only stop on an injury. What was it, on an injury, or what was the other stop?
A timeout.
A timeout, yeah. So that's good. That's a good play. Try to speed it up. So East Longmeadow getting ready for a kickoff. Well, it's at 87 there on the
Well, East Longmeadow looking for minor victories, and that certainly was one. They got on the board. Now they got to try and force a turnover here.
Yeah, a squib kick there on the kickoff, and that's picked up by the Westfield, I think number 16 or 26.
It is number,
I want to say Nick Bates, maybe number 26.
36. Is there a 36?
No.
No? No, we'll call it 26.
Yeah. You can read the newspaper tomorrow to find out for sure. We're doing the best we can, folks. We apologize for that. We try to get the numbers when we can. So Westfield will take over now, and they'll be on their own 33-yard line, 1st and 10. Same set they've used all night here. Good snap, hand it off up the middle. Nice 4 or 5 yard run there. I think it's going to be Samini with the run.
Yeah, they'll have a good year.
18.
So what does next year look like for these Bombers? I mean, how many seniors are going to be moving on?
I think it's 8 seniors, 8 or 9 seniors.
Okay.
So I get the sense that they're a young team.
So a lot of promise looking into next season here.
Yeah.
Been very, very successful running the ball against East Longmeadow.
And I do know that the kids coming up to the freshman year next year, they want to, I think they either won or came as runners-up to a big national championship run was as junior players a couple years ago.
Yeah, that was in Florida, I believe that was, and they made it to the semifinals of that tournament.
Yeah, so there should be some pretty good players. Of course, they'll only be freshmen, but still something to build from. Well, it's, nice senior night here. 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, and Westfield looks like it's going to go out on a high note. So it's, the season just to get off the ground was a good note, but to be able to go out with a win and I think it'll be a 2-3 season for them. That'll be something to build off of next fall.
Absolutely.
Because interestingly enough, Ed, football will be around again quickly in August, probably,
sure.
Right?
Sure.
So it'll be a quick turnaround for these underclassmen.
Well, summer sessions will start in about 6 to 8 weeks. As they get ready for opening is in August, correct?
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
August, just before school
Yeah.
starts, That'll certainly be another odd situation. You just end one season, you go to baseball if you play baseball or another spring sport, and you roll right back into your fall sports, So Westfield 1st and 10 on their own 48.
While I expect them to run the ball, there's nothing wrong with trying to get the ball up in the air, too, because with the clock being continuously running, they don't run any risk of turning it over with
clock stoppages.
clock stoppages, yeah.
Run up the middle right into the East Longmeadow defense. Yeah, it's no turnovers here. I think Westfield, if it headed its way, it'll just keep running it until it either gets a touchdown or runs out the clock. They're not in any particular hurry here.
No, they're going to milk the play clock down.
Yeah, they're taking up every second on that play clock.
But the secondary is played up. They're only 7 yards off the ball.
Snap, handoff, and the running back caught in the backfield for maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage or a loss of 1. Well, at least I could say, Westfield started, I think the first 2 snaps of the game were terrible, but there probably hasn't been a bad one since that time. So That's a good sign. They've held the ball. I don't even think last week there was a fumble or a turnover. I think what it was, just maybe one fumble here that led to the touchdown there. But it's been a pretty, turnover-free game. In basketball, you'd call this delay, right? 4 corners delay here.
Yep.
Here's a snap and handoff again up the middle. Some room to run there by the running back.
Nice burst
gainer
right
there. Looks like a good 20-yard, 15-yard gain maybe. What number? You got a number on him?
Yeah.
Is that 15 or 35?
35.
35? Wow. That's...
Yeah, so he was stood up about 3 yards past the line of scrimmage and just kept his legs chugging and was able to move forward about another 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah, I don't see
Very nice run.
35 on the roster, though. But that looks like a 35 out there, huh? Well, maybe he'll do it again. We'll have a second chance at it.
Why not?
There he goes, right?
Yeah.
Off to the left side now. Nice gainer there.
Good burst of speed. Nice power run.
Pete, can you get a number on that? 39.
Jaden Giza.
Yeah, all right. That's better. Want to make sure we get the credit where credit's due. He's a senior, so nice job. Very deceptive runner there. He's low to the ground and kind of squirts through the line. 2:52 left in the fourth quarter here. Westfield 2nd down and 5 on the East Long Meadow 35.
Well, one more first down here will probably do him in.
Yeah. Westfield using up every moment on the clock before they snap it. Another handoff there, right up the middle again with the same.
Yeah, keeps
drill.
the legs chugging.
Another good gainer there. That'll get a first down for Westfield. Yeah, the signals are giving it. Yeah, the chains are moving.
That should just about do it.
A nice run there. 2:20 left to go. There he comes out. 64 coming out. Good game there for, let's see, 64.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what he got for a name there. It's Sean Daly, Jr. Sean Daly.
Sean Daly, part of that offensive line that has successfully driven East Long Meadow off the ball repeatedly tonight. High
nice
snap.
Same drill, right up the middle there.
Giza with the ball again.
Be interesting to see the box score tomorrow to see how many yards each of these runners come up with tonight.
Well, I'm just from my rough estimates, Westfield's probably got somewhere between 230 to 250 yards on the ground. They've been very successful in moving the ball. A couple pass completions, right?
Yeah.
So
No, it's been a good night, good clean night for Westfield.
Ball control offense.
So that'll bring up first down, I think, on the 27. Almost under a minute to play. 2nd and 7. One minute. Nice snap there. Handoff again up the middle.
Giza again.
Yeah. Still on his feet, taking a bundle of players with him.
Carrying them
Still
all.
going.
Oh, he carried about 5 East Long Meadow defensive players there. Really hard run. And that, one more snap.
Gain of 6 on that. Nice play. Westfield sideline getting ready to cheer on a victory here. 26 left to go. They're up 30-6.
They should just take a knee here.
Under 20 to go.
Well, they
Yeah,
might be
that's
able to
it.
run out the clock.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to run it out. Well, folks, that's a Westfield win here. Just 10 seconds left. Good way to go out on senior night here at Billy Bullens Field. Congratulations to the Westfield High School Bombers. And that'll do it. It's official. Westfield 30, East Long Meadow 6. It's a great way to finish the shortened season. Westfield finishes up at looks like 2-4 for the year. Take that back. 2-3 for the year, and East Longmeadow ends up 1-5. So nice job with the Bombers. Good performance tonight all around. Congratulations to the seniors. It's always nice to go out. Somebody had remarked the other day, they're not going to go out on a Thanksgiving Day football game, and but this is the best they can do, senior night. So that's great.
It's still special nonetheless.
Yeah, it is. And congratulations to Rob Parent, the coach, and the Bombers team. And Pete, you're going to do some quick replays on the scoring? If not, we'll just sign off and get packed up and do it all again next year.
Yeah, I don't have the last touch.
All right, well, that'll do it. Ed, I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight here from Billy Bowen's Field, Ed DeBartolo. Producer Pete and his camera crew, thank you. You guys did a wonderful job again bringing live action here in Friday Night Football. My name's Dan Knappich, and we're going to sign off with a Westfield win 30-6 over the East Longmeadow Spartans. Congratulations to the Bombers, and we'll see you next fall. Thank you.
Thank you.